Guys, Lawlink here, and tonight I have a build that I did in Thought Patrol. If you missed it, well, too bad, you didn't get to see the build early, but honestly, you're not missing much as I didn't really get to show the full extent of the build. And I think the two matches I have for you pretty much show how strong the strength of this build is. So let's jump into it. So the name of the game is Speed. We want to be as fast as we can. We want to be so fast that not even Speedy Jill can outrun us. The only way they can outrun us is if they have, she has all the speed equipment, she has dash, and Tyrone has her, I believe rapid response. That's what it is? Yeah. The one that makes every survivor go speedy when he uses his, rally thing. Yeah, that's the only way they can probably outrun us. But you know, without that, they can't catch up. Either they can't catch up or we can catch up to where we can attack them. So, that's the name of the game here. So for Mr. X, first skill, you can use. We're gonna use brutality. Now, if you want to use wind up, you can, and if you want to shitty Mr. X, you can always use intercept. For our second skill, we're gonna use this frenzy. Basically, what Frenzy does is greatly increase the movement speed of controllable creatures. Now, it does not mean you have to take control of them in order to get the speed buff. It just means that they go faster. So only applies to controllable zombies. So that means dogs, lickers, ivies, and yeah, I believe just them. Yeah, they don't get the speed buff. All right, you do. Only the controllable zombies, so that includes most of the zombies in the deck, really. I don't know what to say, man. For our third skill, we're going to use is Endurance. So basically, we can't suffer knockback unless we're on stairs. Or, they have a Kashima, they have a Shock Mine, they have flash grenades, a flash baton, a Tyrone kick, all that stuff. All the stuff that makes Endurance slightly weaker than the others. But, it's still one of the strongest nevertheless. For our area 2 card, we're using Overclock just because, you don't want to use this because we already have the Berserker viral mod, so it'd be pointless. If anything, it'll hurt you. I guess you can do this, but I think Overclock may be the better choice. For our area 3 card, we're going to use is Remote Shell. It's basically a strong VX zombie, except it doesn't pause your bioenergy. It can't do anything on its own. We have to control it, and it has a greatly increased health and attack power. So it's gonna do a lot of damage. So this is really good, and it's worth picking up. Problem is, just because it has all the buffs, Spiral Mod will still increase the cost. So it'll still cost 2. So that's a bit stupid and redundant. But I guess there has to be some way of preventing people just using the VX zombie and then having it still cost 1. But the thing is, the VX zombie pauses bioenergy, so I don't understand why it can't just ignore it, the viral mod. But anyways, and the same goes for infectious zombie. If you have viral mod infectious, then you should be able to ignore it. But like I said, I don't know. I'm not Neobards, you know. Well, then again, Neobards is not making the game anymore, so what does it matter? So enough of that. For our equipment, we're using is 2 speed equipments: Researcher's Brain, Augmented Limbs, and we're gonna use Fortified Virus 3 and Resilient Skin 1. So these will moderately increase our creature movement speed. It's a general creature movement speed, so all creatures will have the movement speed, not just the controllable ones. And we also have a moderate increase in our health, so they have a little bit more. They have to do a little bit more damage to kill our zombies. And this one is very special, and it's something that I don't see a lot of Daniel players. Well, okay, maybe not. Never mind. This is something Daniel players do use, but it's something that I wish I seen used often, as it's really helpful, especially when you're using endurance. Basically, this greatly decreases the amount of damage taken when controlling creatures. So basically, you have damage reduction, damage resistance. Like when you control a zombie, you have some damage resistance, but this amplifies it about, I guess, 15% or 20. I don't know. I may be wrong on that, but it It's really good, but keep in mind, it only applies when you control a creature. If you don't control the creature, this equipment is pointless. So this is something that you want to use if you're doing creature control builds, more specifically on Daniel. Now, Resilient Skin 1, you could replace this for implement chip 3, so you can get in the action a lot faster. Or you could do Fortify Virus 2. But I think Fortify Virus doesn't give you health. It just gives you a damage resistance. Or rather, amplify the damage resistance when you control a creature. So just use Resilient Skin 1. It's in your best interest to get more health, as not only you have a little bit more health, but you also have more damage resistant, and you can't get knocked back unless, you know, the following happens, which I already stated. So for our deck, we're using is Ania, Imposter Zombie, Lockdown Trap, so then, you know, if they try running away, like that's possible, they can't just close the door on us. They'll be stuck in the room, so they either have to kill us, or you know, stun us, or open the door and sacrifice a few damage. Zombie 2, Enhancing Vapor, Energy Leech, Regen, and Infection, Discount, Efficiency Mod Creatures, and Viral Mod Berserker. Viral Mod Berserker is very helpful, as it basically starts off our creatures with the Berserker effect, so they immediately go faster. But the problem is, it will increase the cost by 1, which is fine. That's how it's supposed to be. It would be overpowered if they cost the same, and then we just imagine a viral mod build, viral mod deck. Like, you have 3 viral mods, and then you have a bunch of cheap creatures. That would be insane. I mean, you could probably do that, but I wouldn't recommend it. But regardless, it'll increase the cost by 1. So this will be 4, this will be 5, this will be 4. But with this one, it will nullify this. So it's important, if you're using the viral mods, unless you have economy covered, to use it with efficiency mod creatures. So that way your economy doesn't suffer. So now it's nullified, so it'll stay the same as it's currently costed. But with discount, everything will cost 1 except for these 3. This will be 2, this will be 2, and this will be 3. So like if this was working, but it's not. Now, the point is to make your creatures stay alive as long as we can. And we want to take control of the Nia more specifically, because the Nia is not only going to be faster, but also it has a range attack. You got to keep in mind, it has a range attack. So that means even if they try to outrun you, they'll still take some damage from trying to run away. So, because we are using our tentacle attack, it's awesome. And I love the Nia. It's one of my favorite creatures. So yeah, that's it. That's the deck and that's the build. I'm gonna show you 2 matches of me using this. Very, very fun. It's pretty fun. It's similar to my Zoombies build, but that was more detonator focused. This one is more zombie focused. So, you know, we're not trying to blow them up, we're trying to kill them with style. And being super fast at the same time. So, yeah, that's it. I'll see you in the matches.
I have many fun adventures lined up for you. We have death, destruction, disease, all of the fun things that the modern world will offer us. You can find another route, or is it a lock? Could be. He feels no pain. The perfect machine for this endeavor. First aid kit for your boo-boo. Go find a place to use that. There is more fun ahead. Fun for me, at least. This really is not a very efficient way of ending your life. But orders are orders. Oui, that could be a key. So it goes, my friend. If you live, I shall enter you in tortoise races. But I do not hold much hope of your success there either. Get on with it. This is death or glory, not a race where you get a prize for participation. If luck were not a cheap myth, you would still not have any. I expected disappointment, and you delivered. You had the chance for sacrifice. You had the chance for escape. But in the end, you are just here. I have many fun adventures lined up for you. We have death, destruction, disease, all the fun things that the modern world will offer us. You are welcome. You found a lock, but where is the key?
Stand back, everyone. I'm a trained duelist.
Sometimes it's easiest just to do things yourself. You understand. Oui, that could be a key. The pen of fate awaits right in the final line for you.
Could be worse, I guess. Oh, that was close. Thank you.
The time has come to reveal. Bring it on! There are glaciers moving faster than you. Why did I bother building all of these mechanisms for you if you are going to move so slowly that a tortoise with a limp could overtake you? That could not have gone better. I rule. We get to keep you here for more experiments. The decline of civilization continues, and your lives will end with it. If not today, then soon.
He could not hit me with the Kashima. Your weapon is you're so trash at the game, not even the Kashima can. You're so trash that not even the weapon that's supposed to make trash players decent, it didn't even help you. And he ran out of durability. That's what you love to see. Oh man, I was just too fast for him. Ah, that's perfect. That was a good one. All right. Well, if you like what you see, like the video and subscribe if you want to see more content. I upload daily, so I think you should. And yeah, that's it. Bye-bye.
Okay, someone's gonna need a timeout when I catch him.